So I noticed when the president was in Minnesota yesterday in what was a fairly wide-ranging economic agenda speech, he did not talk much about inflation, combating inflation and the like. I'm interested in kind of the thought process there, given the strain many Americans have felt because of inflation during his administration.
So, look, the president has always been very clear when it comes to lowering costs for the American people. That's a priority. That will always be a priority for this president. That's why the Inflation Reduction Act is so important. That's why we've seen the lower prices at the pump. It's gone down $1.50 since the peak this summer. A lot of that is because of what this president has done. And anytime he talks about his economic policy, you always hear him talk about lowering costs. We understand that there's more work to do, and the president's going to continue to do that. That's why he's gone out there to talk about investing in America, his investing in American agenda. And also that's why you see his economic policies are working. When you think about job growth and job creation, when you think about the CHIPS and Science Act, when you think about the Inflation Reduction Act, when you think about unemployment at 3.6% and real wages are higher than they were 8 months ago. So he has an economic policy that's going to build the economy from the bottom up, middle out. That's going to be his focus, but also lowering costs for the American people, something he talks about very often.
Following up on that, though, I mean, obviously in that speech he was talking about a lot of his successes. Does he view his combating inflation to be a success?
Say that again. You're a little difficult.
Successful in combating inflation. I mean, that speech was so focused on what he saw as his successes. Does he view how he's combated inflation to be successful?
Look, I think that lowering prescription drug costs, capping insulin at $35 a month for seniors, helping lower energy bills, again, gas prices going down by $1.50 from its peak that it was this summer. That is the president taking action. That is the president meeting the American people where they are. Of course, there's always more work to be done, but this is a president that's taken action. And so that's what you'll hear from him. He's, of course, when he is in front of the American people, he's going to speak to them about what he's doing to make their lives better. And that's what you heard yesterday in Minneapolis.